Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. Here's a recap of our top stories from the week.
2 individuals are wanted by the Luzerne County District Attorney's Office. According to officials, Cruz Maria Perez Mesa and Daniel Martinez, also known as Hector Martinez, are wanted for allegedly scamming individuals seeking immigration assistance. Luzerne County officials say Martinez presented himself as an immigration attorney to several members of the community in Wilkes-Barre with assistance from Perez. According to investigators, Martinez accepted payment from at least 11 different victims for immigration services, but never provided the promised assistance. Officials say the scams took place between September of 2023 and April of 2024. Anyone with information regarding the case or the suspect's whereabouts is asked to contact Detective Neil Murphy at 570-825-1674. Crews from Nakanakwa, Berwick, and Plymouth assisted in a water rescue on the Susquehanna River Sunday afternoon. According to officials, crews were called to the scene after Dave Shima, a boater from Hazelton, hit an eel wall near Makanakwa. Officials say Shima had been in a shallow channel of the river when his motorboat shut down and began taking on water. Upon arrival at the scene, crews were able to retrieve Shima and tow his disabled boat back to the Shikshini launch. No injuries were reported.
Police in Wilkes-Barre are attempting to locate a man wanted in Maryland following a traffic stop last month. According to the Wilkes-Barre Township Police, Luis Morales was pulled over by officers on May 11th for driving a vehicle with no license plate. When police asked Morales to exit his vehicle and follow them to their cruiser, officers say Morales complied until he overheard the dispatch radio state that he was wanted on multiple warrants in Maryland. Morales then fled the scene on foot, forcing officers to chase him through the Price Chopper parking lot on Wilkes-Barre Township Boulevard. Officers said Morales was then able to make it back to his car and drive off, which led to a high-speed pursuit that ended with Morales abandoning his car on St. Clair Street and proceeding on foot. Police report that they soon lost sight of Morales and that a manhunt is underway due to the serious nature of the crimes he committed in Maryland. As of Monday, June 10th, investigators have not yet located Morales. Anyone with information on Morales' whereabouts is asked to call 911 or message the Wilkes-Barre Township Police Facebook page.
Drivers in Hazelton experienced delays Wednesday morning due to a tractor-trailer rollover with a chocolate leak. Emergency crews were dispatched to the Candu Expressway and the Interstate 81 northbound off-ramp around 6:30 a.m. for reports of a tractor-trailer rollover with an active leak. When crews arrived at the scene, it was confirmed that the leak was liquid chocolate. Officials say all lanes of Route 924 have since reopened. A man wanted by Hazelton State Police is currently one of Pennsylvania's 10 most wanted. Freddie Cal is wanted following an investigation in September of 2019 when a 14-year-old female reported to police that Cal had raped her multiple times. Following an investigation, Cal was charged with rape by forcible compulsion, involuntary deviant sexual intercourse of a person less than 16 years of age, and corruption of minors, among other charges. According to police, Cal had previously been charged with child sex crimes and 3 other children had disclosed similar allegations against him. Investigators say Cal fled to Ecuador shortly before a warrant was issued for his arrest. According to Hazelton Police, the case will soon be featured on the national television show In Pursuit, hosted by John Walsh on Wednesday, June 19th at 10 p.m. Police say the episode will also provide information about how the public can help bring justice to the victims. The episode can be viewed on the ID network or be streamed live on Max.
PennDOT has announced that lane restrictions will be in place on Interstate 81 this week for bridge inspections. The lane restrictions will be in place from Thursday, June 13th to Tuesday, June 18th. On Interstate 81 northbound, the lane restrictions will begin at the Dorrance exit 155 and end at the Wilkes-Barre exit 168. On Interstate 81 southbound, the lane restrictions will begin at the Stroudsburg exit 151 and end at the West Hazelton exit 145. The work will take place from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. When encountering a work zone, drivers are reminded to drive the posted speed limit, turn on their headlights, and pay close attention to signs and flaggers. To check roadway conditions on major roadways, you can visit 511pa.com. Pennsylvania State Police will be hosting a brand new community event in Hazelton. PSP in the Parks is an upcoming free program for all ages taking place at the Hazel Township Community Park. The initiative is aimed to build trust between the state police and the Hazelton community while showcasing the tools that police use every day. We spoke with Trooper Anthony Petrosky about what we can expect from the event.
This is a free community event where the State Police helicopter is going to be there, numerous patrol vehicles, a State Police canine, and a drone team member from the Pennsylvania State Police. And what this is a community setting where you could come, you could interact with us, and you could see the assets that we have, and we use every single day in the Pennsylvania State Police for you, the community members that we serve.
PSP in the Parks will take place on Monday, June 17th at the Hazel Township Community Park from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Coming up on WYLN News, Chris Fulmer leads us down the path through history with St. Clair, Part 4. Plus, we check in with State Representative Dane Watrow on Watrow's weekly update. And stay right here on WYLN. We'll be right back.
My name is Jordan. It's tomorrow's gonna be sunny.
Weather Kids is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Your health deserves a partner.
We want your child to be our WYLN Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on WYLN News and WYLN social media posts just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the WYLN News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Tune in and see all the unique places to stay and things to do in the Pocono Mountains. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicap accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Hi everybody, I'm Dr. John. This week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Araceli was in a terrible accident. She was in so much pain when she first came here. I'm sure she was afraid, don't hurt me. So tune in on the show and listen to her story of how chiropractic is helping her to get back to normal life again.
For Pottsville's Catholic students, there was originally Pottsville Catholic High School, which opened in 1927 on 7th Street in a ceremony led by Philadelphia's Cardinal Dennis Doherty. By 1955, enrollment had reached the point where a new facility was needed. Land was selected on Lawton's Hill on the east side of the city, where area Klansmen had once burned crosses in the 1920s. Beginning in 1956, the cross assumed a far more benign position on the hill with the opening of what was named Nativity BVM High School. Despite an overall decline in Catholic schools in Schuylkill County, Nativity has prospered to the present. Like Pottsville area, it too has a strong athletic legacy, with its Golden Girls girls basketball team having won 5 state titles to date. During the middle of the 20th century, Pottsville was a popular stop for vaudeville shows. Entertainers came into town on the railroads to perform, then moved on to the next show. Among the performers who did stay for a time longer in Pottsville was a young singer named Pearl Bailey, who performed around the coal region in vaudeville shows. She would use this to springboard herself into a legendary career, one whose highlights would include a successful partnership with Cab Calloway on stage, a well-received turn as Dolly Levi in an all-African-American edition of Hello Dolly in 1968, an immortality to animation fans as the voice of Big Mama the Owl in The Fox and the Hound. Pottsville nonetheless had a bit of a tawdry reputation during this time, and as such, soldiers stationed at Fort Indiantown Gap in Lebanon County were banned from coming to Pottsville for the duration of World War II out of concern for the vices in the city. For regular visitors, numerous hotels were open to take them in for the night. Perhaps the grandest of these was the Wyln Hotel, which opened for business on November 4, 1927. Designed in Art Deco style, it billed itself as the $1 Million Hotel, and during its early years, its services matched those claims. Among its most popular features was its coal mine tap room in the basement. This high-class bar had artwork of coal mines on its walls, and the waiters wore miners' headlamps while taking orders. As coal mine declined in the Pottsville area, so too did the glamour of the Wyln, and in its last years, its clientele had become largely homeless guests looking for a roof over their heads for the night. The Wyln Hotel closed on April 1, 1984. The building was reworked into apartments for local senior citizens and continues to serve Pottsville in this capacity today. Pottsville had also joined the drive-in craze that was sweeping the country after World War II. Located on Route 61 a mile north of the city, the Pottsville Drive-In opened on September 17, 1949 with the film Green Grass of Wyoming. Owned by local businessmen Bob Rowland and Walter Shoemaker, it initially featured a 60-foot screen and had amenities such as an on-site restaurant and a milk warming center for mothers who brought infants to the movies. Improved projectors were added in 1951, and the screen would be widened in 1957. The Pottsville Drive-In closed at the end of the 1961 season. Today, the Pottsville Park Plaza Shopping Center, which includes a Wise Market and a Ruby Tuesday, stands on the site. As the 20th century came to a close, one of Pottsville's native sons reached a very prominent position in the United States military. George Wyln was born in the city in 1939. He served 2 tours of duty in Vietnam and was a special assistant to then White House Chief of Staff Alexander Haig from 1973 and 1974. He would in 1986 be named Deputy Chief of Staff for the 7th Army in Germany. From there, his promotions came quickly. He was named Commanding General of the 5th Corps in 1989, Commander-in-Chief of U.S. Southern Command in 1990, and the pinnacle of his career served as the Allied Supreme Commander in Europe from 1993 to 1997. His legacy lives on in his home city in numerous ways, most notably in George Wyln Park on the east side of the city. One of the city's daughters would also make her mark in the world at the end of the century and beyond, in this case on the basketball court. Anne McGraw, more widely known as Muffet, was born in the city in 1955. She played basketball collegiately at St. Joseph's and then professionally with the California Dreams of the short-lived Women's Professional Basketball League. After a 5-year term as coach at Lehigh, she was appointed women's basketball coach at Notre Dame. In 34 seasons as the Lady Irish's coach, McGraw will win 848 games plus national championships in 2001 and 2018. She is, to date, one of only 6 NCAA women's basketball coaches to win more than one national championship. McGraw retired in 2020 with 936 total wins, the 7th most of any women's basketball coach in NCAA history.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
If you're looking for an affordable pre-owned car or truck, Cheers Auto Sales has a great lineup of clean, dependable, and quality vehicles. Stop in at 610 North Broad Street in West Hazleton, 570-454-7229. Cheers is proud to be celebrating 70 years in business.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's brooksnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Hey, did you know WYLN posts news stories and other bonus content on social media all week long? The Weather Kids, fresh from the farm, everyday heroes, let's talk sports, Feel Good Friday, daily news stories, and more. Visit WYLNTV.com, Facebook, and YouTube to check it out. WYLN, the local leader on social media. We're your local network.
Hello, this is State Representative Dane Watrow with information for struggling homeowners. The Pennsylvania Homeowner Assistance Fund provides financial assistance to qualified homeowners for mortgage and housing-related expenses to address delinquency and avoid default, foreclosure, or displacement from their homes. Funds will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis to eligible applicants. Priority will be given to homeowners facing an imminent action such as notice of foreclosure, sheriff's sale, or utility shutoff. More information about the program, eligibility, and how to apply is available at the Homeowners Assistance Fund's website. Until next time, this is State Representative Dane Watrow. Thank you.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about checking out a restaurant with a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the things we are featuring on Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. So, spend some time learning about great wine, great beer, and great food on WYLN TV 35. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969. WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to check out archive shows and a live stream of our broadcasts. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. You can also head directly to our YouTube page for all our programming at youtube.com/WYLNTV35. Subscribe and ring that bell so you get notified every time there's a new show available online.
Welcome back to Feel Good Friday. I'm here with Dr. John. Dr. John, pleasure as always.
Ryan, it's always a joy to see you. Thank you.
Always a joy to see you as well. And it's a joy to see the sun. So tell us about the importance of getting some sunlight in your day.
You know, psychologically, they've done studies, Ryan. Our brain needs to get sunshine, but on a chemical level, vitamin D, we know, comes from sun. My patients who lack vitamin D, they're all taking it now in tablet form. I still think there's no substitute for what God has made. So nothing like sunshine. But now remember, dermatologists watching the show are going to say, wait a second, what about skin cancer? So again, don't burn, use sunscreen, but I personally have a darker skin, so you're fairer skin than I am. So I would say use more sunscreen from 11 they say a.m. till 2 p.m. The hardest part of the day when I go golfing, I wear a hat. So sun is awesome. Get your vitamin, get outside in the sunshine, but don't burn your skin, don't get skin cancer.
Yep, always important to stay safe above all else. But I'd like to thank Dr. John for joining us on this Feel Good Friday, and we'll see you next time.